Prepare to engage like never before. Our latest updates at your door. With this release we're taking aim at new frontiers. Are we insane? Those of you craving more PvE encounters, or seeking the limits of engineering prowess, pick up your tools, there's work to be done. This new contact updates upon us, have fun. New ProtoTech bugs are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. Stay tuned for the future, there's much more to come. We're keen to improve things, this battle ain't won. The factor more ruthless with advancement in tech. Go unprepared or you'll just be a wreck. For building there's lots of new blocks, new technologies and secret unlocks. Encounters are random and strewn on the map. Just don't expect them to fall in your lap. New ProtoTech blocks are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. Endgame encounters will always be tough. Some will fight back, most will be rough. Prepare yourself while lest you venture in haste, else all is for naught, they'll lay you to waste. New ProtoTech bugs are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC. It's all wrapped up in the contact DLC.
It's here, we're here. Look about, the treasure is near. Let's take it before they come back. It's the factorum that I fear. Their ProtoTech is in this base. Can you see the smile on my face? Today we're taking it out of this place.
Special tech with newfound powers. Get enough of this stuff and your enemies will push flowers. It won't be a result of rain showers. ProtoTech is the factorum's power. They guard it near and dear. We'll see if we get to keep it. Their early return is our fear. We're taking it today. ProtoTech is ours now. No way. High-tech treasure from this factory.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of ProtoTech Quest. What you see behind me, this thing back here, this is a ProtoTech assembler. Our very first ProtoTech block. Once we get a hold of this thing, we're going to be able to see if we can make any actual ProtoTech blocks of our own. We do have a ProtoTech frame. I would like to have jump drives on this ship, but I think they're going to be expensive, so I don't think we have enough materials to do anything big with this at the moment, but maybe there's some small grid stuff we can do. I don't know. Today, we are going to salvage this, get it into the ship, and decide what we're going to do with this base, if anything. I have not turned on my dampeners. I've claimed all these grids that I could find that were part of this encounter. And I put some little lights on here so we can see what's going on. Because they would have all despawned by now. So there's a variety of bits of salvage out here, all kinds of different things to check out. Like, what is this? Oh, okay. That's nothing exciting, right? But some of this stuff is like ion thrusters and whatnot. So the first thing I would like to do is, well, the first thing I want to do is go around and try and collect all the pieces of ProtoTech that might be in all the containers and whatnot. So I'm going to go do that. I'll show you what I got when I'm done. Okay, so we got things worth getting. We got platinum. We got zone chips. And we got ProtoTech circuitry. How far away is that? What's this GPS? What is this? How far away is this? Okay. How far away is that from the Uku Machi? That is within gravity collector range. So what we're going to do is turn on our gravity collector and see what kind of stuff we can get. So we're going to turn off the regular gravity. Yeah, we're going to turn you off. So I would like to rotate the Uku Machi around. So we're going to get a little distance because I know there's scrap out here, so maybe we can pick some of that up. So I'm going to go, I'm going to move the ship away, and then we'll turn on the gravity collector and go back towards the, go back to the facility. See what we get. Alright, the ship is backed up to the facility here, and I'm going to grind up some of the stuff to salvage. Grind up some of the stuff. So let's see if we can get some of these things to come out of here.
Energy low.
So I thought it was going to be really convenient to use this temporary collector to get all the ore and things out of the containers in the base over there. And the reality is that it wasn't super convenient, because what happened is that 27,000K of iron came out of one of the gravity came out of one of the containers and was in one of those little boxes, and I had to go pick it up. So, you know, that's far from ideal. I think that's far from ideal. So obviously I'm going to have to do something about this connector at some point. But let's get back to grindy. Maybe this will work out better this time. Let's see. Go in the in slot. Go in the in. Go in. It's slowly sucking it in. That's great. Okay, that was awesome. Show. We might as well see what else we can grind out of here that could be helpful. Did I get... Yeah, I got gravity components here to get.
Inventory full. Inventory.
Alright, it is time to attempt to get this piece of ProtoTech. So where are we going to put it? It's pretty big, but I would like to put it over here. This is in the this is the assembler area, so it would be great if it was over here. So let's get the rancid chicken out. Oh yeah. I got names. I got lots of names for this. So we're going to talk about that later. Don't let me forget. Don't. Guys. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget to talk about those names. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. Lots of things in the dark to slam into. It's very dangerous. I could have let all the grids despawn, but I just thought that would be a little less fun overall. I think I have to hack this and make it a. I think I have to hack this and make it a mobile grid first. Let's turn off the gravity in case I drop things. Okay, so gravity's good. Yep, so we're going to try and hack this. This takes a long time to grind. Oh my lord. I guess that's good. I guess it helps keep you from messing things up by grinding too far by accident. Okay, it's time to get out and take a look at all this. This is a pretty decent place to put it. If I move it, how many blocks tall is it? Is it only 2 blocks tall? Oh, it's only 2 blocks tall. So I could put it right through here. It has a port on the top here. It has a port on the side. That's it. Okay, so I'd love to use that top port, which I'd love to put there. Okay, so after quite a bit of thought, I do have a space right in here where I could be putting this device. It'll be 2 blocks deep, and it's going to be like here. So it could go right in here. be right next to all the rest of the assembly stuff. I mean, that's good. And this would be an access port right there. So I do think I want to put it here. And I'm just going to put it right here. Yeah, I'm mashing into the dealio. Okay. Oh, that's kind of scary. Well, okay though. Wow. All right. We have our very first piece of ProtoTech equipment. I'm gonna put this, put the rancid chicken away. Okay, this is so exciting. We have our first piece of ProtoTech equipment right here in our ship. I still need to fix the conveyor network, but this is freaking awesome. So I'm gonna just get this trash system fixed. And I will come back when I'm done with that, and we'll go over whatever else we're gonna do with this Factorum encounter. So I'm going to move away from the salvage just a little bit farther so that it'll be a little more effective to grind it. Alright, I got the trash system sorted out and reset up. This block is in here, and I don't know if it's attached. I guess it's attached there, outside of the merge block. So I'm gonna do some more with that in a minute, but at the moment there's all this salvage here. I'd like to get some of this stuff. So I'm gonna turn the gravity generator on. Yeah, let me turn that on. So I'm gonna turn on the gravity generator, and I'm gonna collect some of these things like that have thrusters and stuff. So regular gravity off, generator on. Okay, stuff's going on. This is a wreck where I found like some ProtoTech panels in a container. Let's do this. Okay. What else do we have here that might be worth? I know there are more thrusters here, like there's thrusters. What are these? What is this? They look like solar panels, but they're not. They're just panels. Okay, that's cute. So there's some thrusters here, so we're gonna angle our butt over this way and get these. So I'm going to do a little bit of this, and when I'm done, then we'll come back and I don't know, we'll have a talk. We'll decide what we're doing next.
Inventory full.
Okay, well, I've had about enough of this, so I'm going to take a break and regroup before I decide what we're doing next. Let's make sure, is this thing repaired? No, it lost all of its superconductors from being mashed. Well, that's horrible. Oh, it just has a gazillion integrity points. And it takes forever. It just takes forever to put the integrity points in this thing.
No
Oh,
energy.
gonna die. I'm not going to be completed for another 41 minutes. That's not acceptable. Well, I'm learning something new about the monolith. It takes an insane amount of time to repair it with the standard welder. So I'm just going to let that work on it. Wonder how long that'll take. It said it would take me 41 minutes with my tier 4 welder to fix that. So, or my tier 3 welder. So there's that. It may take it a very long time. Okay, so I've taken a break, and I thought we'd go over the current cargo after accumulating all that salvage. I've organized things a little bit, so it'll be a little less confusing to look at. So we got plenty of cobalt, because we're refining some. We got some more from them, so we have more ore. That's awesome. We got a couple of pieces of ProtoTech circuitry. We got some panels, some gravity components, a bunch of steel, some reactor components, thruster components. So we currently have 2,244 thruster components. That's all salvaged stuff, so that's great. That's like 2 large grid thrusters right there. Salvaging all that magnesium from the trading factions was very helpful because that is a lot of magnesium. So can we make ProtoTech blocks? We can make a propulsion unit. Capacitor, circuitry. Cooling unit, machinery. Okay, so if I wanted to build any blocks that were ProtoTech blocks, what would I want to build? Let's see. In small group, we have the jump drive, which takes 1 ProtoTech frame 8 capacitors, 4 circuitry. So I have enough circuitry. So I'd have to get 8 capacitors. I don't think I have enough to make 8 capacitors. Do I? No, I don't. I don't have enough scraps. I can't make 8 capacitors. I can't make a small jump. Okay. What else can we do? Battery. It requires a frame. It's so irritating. I need to get out of here. Let's see here. Can we just look at this in the menu? Jeez. Oh yeah, let's look at it in the menu here. See ProtoTech blocks. Okay. So in small grid has a jump drive. What? It says 4? Oh, 4 circuitry, 8 capacitors. Okay. The thruster is 1 frame, 3 propulsion units, and 1 cooling unit. So I could make one of those. Refinery is available in small grid. Now, that's interesting. I might be able to make that, but I don't think I care. What about this thing? Oh, wow. 6 capacitors. Pretty close to being able to make things. Capacitors. Yeah. Well, I could make 6 capacitors, so I could make a ProtoTech battery. Well, I think I'm going to wait on that for the moment. There's a couple things that I feel like should happen to this ship, like some more hull, for example. I feel like I should be... Okay, hold on. I feel like I should be welding up some of this armor, and I think that I should replace some of this armor with interior plates, just to reduce the weight of the ship a little bit, because it's obnoxious. So I'm going to do a bunch of like laying blocks out and welding. I'm gonna take this welding arm off and use it to like weld something, this wall, maybe the bottom, I don't know. If I do anything interesting, I'll try and give you a time lapse. And if I have to make any interesting decisions, maybe I'll talk to you about that. So I'll see you in a bit.
Cosmic don't like welding, he's made that very clear. He'd rather build pipes and pistons, build it far too near. He'll build a welder on it, so this job won't take a year. He turns the system on and now it's very clear how we're gonna benefit from all this silly gear. The pistons start to move, the welders start to glow, it sparks they start to throw. The conveyors bring materials while electricity fills the air. Blocks are getting welded while we sit back and stare. It's handier than hand welding, handier by far. We're not carrying materials, ferrying them by hand. Tones of grids and plates, we're not schlepping them around. This plan we've got is really sound. Cosmic will destroy the machine. then remake it anew. Its life is only the job that it was born to do. It's not very complex and not nearly simple enough. We're building it off the cuff. Planning's been in short supply, at least we're not in the buff. Never mind, we'll make do. The rancid chickens here and merge blocks we'll use. These blocks will weld up. This job will be a snooze. The pistons start to move. The welders start to glow. It sparks they start to throw. The conveyors bring materials while electricity fills the air. Blocks are getting welded while we sit back and stare. We're not carrying it blow.
So a while ago, like when we made the rancid chicken, back then, I put some uranium in it, like 10 uranium in it. It still has almost 3 left. So we've done all of this with this ship with 3 uranium. That's pretty cool. It's time to move this again and take care of the rest of this heavy armor. This should be an interesting experience. Just gonna cut this thing off. It's interesting. Okay. Okay. Every time I do something like this, every time I build something like this, it's very different. And it's all about, for me, like, how can I get this done fastest? How can I finish this with the least amount of input from, like, me doing things? Yeah, I could use the nanobot build and repair stuff. It would be a lot more efficient. And if you don't have the time to do this and you just want to build a bunch of stuff, that's probably a great idea. Nothing wrong with that. I like to turn these off until I'm well and like all the important things are good and clear and I don't have my like a ship with inertial dampeners on attached to it. Oh, this doesn't look like it's on the correct way. It's not. Okay. Let's turn you off. See, if your ship had, I think Eco was the first one to tell me this because I was confused about this kind of thing, but if your ship has your inertial dampeners on, when this connects, it may try and get away from it, like think that it's not supposed to be touching it, and it'll try really hard, and it might tear your ship apart or something else. All kinds of bad things can happen. I'm gonna invite our good Lord Clang to come and take a visit to your ship. See if there's any improvements he could make. So let's try and get this. Let's try and get this aligned up just a little bit better. Attach, and we are ready for hopefully not a clang event. Hopefully we'll get a break from that. Come on, you can do it. It's either going to increase the oscillations, at which point I'm gonna turn one of these off, or they're going to connect to one another. One of those two things is gonna happen. Be nice if they'd align. They're pretty well aligned. Come on, guys. Seriously? Okay, well, this isn't something I want to do. Oh, oh god, it merged. Okay. Okay. Much better.
These OrkishWelding's makes it go vroom vroom. These OrkishWelding's makes it go vroom vroom. Where it's got a lot of need, where it's got a feed. Give that mother harder what it need. Give that mother harder what it need. Give that mother harder what it need. Ukulaka, ukulaka. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it is still working on that. How long is it going to take? I don't know. If I was to do it with my welder, 25 more minutes.
Energy critical.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm letting that thing do it. That's really unnerving. Well, I guess we can take our dampeners off and give it a go. There's something really wrong with the merge blocks right now. Like it's pushing them apart when it should be pulling them together. So, like, what? Right? Like, what? Okay. All right. If that's how it's gonna be, then that's how we're gonna take it. Okay, we have welded up most of the heavy armor protecting the jump drives. There are still things to do, but most of it has been welded. So I'm going to get the, I'm going to put the rinsed chicken away here, and I'm going to get the welder grinder ship out. The welder grinder, yeah, right. That's what we got to talk about. It's not the welder grinder anymore. Because I got name suggestions from viewers, which I greatly appreciate. So the last thing I want to do is forget to talk about the names people came up with. Okay, so this ship, Neil needed a new name, and you guys came up with a bunch of options for me, which I'm very grateful for. So the names that I got were Blood Flower, Crimson Hide, the Weldon Rekka, Pink Starfish, and Pink Pony. Well, I like several of those names. I'm going to go with the Weldon Rekka because that's the orkiest of the names, and I think it's the orkiest name I have yet out of all my attempts at orkiness. So that's what we're gonna go with here. Okay, there we go, folks. The Weldon Rekka. Now let's get some grinders on this thing and take care of business.
Inventory.
That's pretty cool to see the ship's shadow on the asteroid. Thought this would be a neat backdrop to do things on, but I haven't been getting that many shots of this, so that's kind of poop. So that's definitely my fault. I'm just focusing a lot on trying to get all this stuff done. So I have this idea I have this idea that, well, need some steel. I have this idea that the front of this ship is going to have some big hangar doors up here, like in this row where I'm clearing blocks out. Oh, it finally finished welding the monolith. That's nice. So I'm gonna have some airtight hangar doors up here. To let the drones, all my attack drones, all my attack things to come out. So I need to build an anchor here to get the door set in. So I'm just laying out a bunch of steel to give the doors a place to go. And I really do want to just run it right across. Should be maybe these should be slopes.
Energy critical.
And I am not going to be interested in welding any of that up by hand, so probably going to have to make some more welding things. I mean, I'm going to, you know, I have the weld and Rekka, so I have that. So there's a lot to build here. I think this will be a big enough, like, hangar. Not that I don't have, you know, a big enough hangar, but I think this will be a big enough hangar for whatever else we're gonna do. Wow, that is a big hangar door. I've never made one that big. That is very big. Oh man. It has been a minute since I showed you guys what I've been up to. I did the edit up until now, and well, I did the edit before I laid all these blocks out. And we're out of time. There's no more time for this episode. I have enough content I feel like I want to show you guys, so I'm to try and move some of these vehicles out of here. Some of it, maybe just that, I don't know. And then I am going to come in here with the Welding Rekka, and I'm going to weld all this up. So the end of this video is going to be me using the Welding Rekka to weld all this up. So I hope that you guys find that entertaining. And if you don't watch the rest of that, I hope that you've enjoyed the content and that you are having a great day. You know, world's kind of an unpleasant place sometimes, so, you know, we all need a little something. We all need somebody to hope we're doing well. I try to be decent with you guys. Like to have a nice, pleasant space engineers community involved with my show. Is that locked? Okay. Certain dampeners off. I'm not sure if I'm going to repaint this eventually or what. I have some ideas for next episode about modifications to make. So I want to try and move these, and I kind of do know where I'm going to put them exactly, but maybe I'll just put them up here for now. I think it'd be great if they were not in the way when I'm flying the Welding Rekka around, because I'm probably gonna bash into things. Because that's just how it goes. Okay, we have the alien artifact and the laser antennas on the back of the ship temporarily, so that we can take the Welding Rekka in and weld up the new the new hangar. That's right. That's what the word is. It's hangar. The new hangar. Hopefully this is the last hangar I'm gonna build. I mean, this one will get finished, you know, closed up and all that. I am about ready to weld this up. I moved all the extra grids out of here. And I finished building out this corner. A little airlock in here. Yeah. And I left the temporary bridge in here temporarily. I guess I could tear even more of it out.
Energy critical.
I guess I will. I guess I'll tear even more of it out. Okay. So I'm gonna tear even more of it out. So this is attached to that. So if I attach a plate here, I attach a plate here. This block is attached to that block, which is attached to that block, which is attached to that block, which is attached there. So theoretically, I can just tear this out. It's not supposed to be here anymore. Alright. This is all that remains of the original command seat. Still here, can still be used to control the ship. This little hole here where I haven't built these. But you know, I am just gonna grind off this heavy armor. So I guess I can. Proper blocks in here. So let's do that. Okay. Finally laid out the remainder of the blocks and cleaned out the remainder of the grids in here. The grids have all been moved to the back of the ship, just temporarily. So they're all sitting up here. And we're going to go get the Welding Rekka, weld all this stuff up. So I'm going to show you a bit of a montage. So I'm going to show you that, hopefully in a way that's exciting and not boring. So, hopefully you will enjoy the montage and you will have an awesome time in between now and the next episode. Everything in your life will go well. You'll get that promotion that you've been deserving for so long and no one's been kind enough to give to you. All that kind of stuff. I hope all of that happens for you. And I hope you get laid. So, I'm going to get welding, and if you're lucky, there'll be some good content for you.
Prepare to engage like never before. Our latest updates at your door. With this release we're taking aim at new frontiers. Are we insane? Those of you craving more PvE encounters, or seeking the limits of engineering prowess, pick up your tools, there's work to be done. This new contact updates upon us, have fun. New ProtoTech bugs are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the Contact DLC. Stay tuned for the future, there's much more to come. We're keen to improve things, this battle ain't won. The factor are more ruthless with advancement in tech. Go unprepared or you'll just be a wreck. For building there's lots of new blocks, new technologies and secret unlocks. Encounters are random and strewn on the map. Just don't expect them to fall in your lap. New ProtoTech blocks are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the Contact DLC. It's all wrapped up in the Contact DLC. Endgame encounters will always be tough. Some will fight back, most will be rough. Prepare yourself well lest you venture in haste, else all is for naught, they'll lay you to waste. New ProtoTech blocks are coming your way. Advanced new technologies are here to stay. We're bringing you changes to gameplay for free. It's all wrapped up in the Contact DLC.